So that's the end of lesson 2. Any questions at this point?
Just curious, are there any streams interaction points with JavaFX? Because, I mean, the observable stuff is...
Right. So as far as I could figure out when I was using it, the JavaFX stuff, although it comes built into Java 8, comes from the history of JavaFX is that it wasn't created with Java 8, so it doesn't look like things like observable list have streams and things on. I can't remember if observable list implements streams. It probably does because it's part of Java 8. I think, in answer to your question, JavaFX, although it plays nicely with things like Lambdas, hasn't been designed with Java 8 in mind up front from the beginning. But you can use Java 8 features with it. So I'm not really sure exactly how much you can use streams and stuff with it. But I didn't find it. You wouldn't really want to use streams on...
No, I'm just thinking about the bottom left, the happiness thing that we did.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can call it a stream of data that you want to hook up directly rather than creating the intermediary bar x, y, whatever.
You have to create all those things in order to display them in JavaFX. We can look into it in more detail afterwards. The customization around JavaFX is mostly around that chart because there's loads of interesting things you can do with it. But I think that people are keen to move on to the back-end side of stuff.
Are there anything noted about the performance issues?
Right.
There's like, pattern garbage collector processes.
Right. That's an excellent question. So the question is, effectively, what are the performance implications of using Lambdas? Is it better? Is it worse? Do I need to worry about garbage collection? Lambdas could have been implemented as syntactic sugar over anonymous inner classes. They're not. They're implemented using Java 7 features of invoke dynamic. So Lambdas aren't full-fledged objects. They don't sit on the heap the way that you expect full-fledged objects to sit on the heap. If your Lambda is usable as a singleton, it will be implemented as a singleton and reused throughout your code. So in terms of garbage collection, you're not going to have thousands of them littered around which need to be garbage collected. So Lambdas are not the same as objects, and they don't have the same performance characteristics. They are not slower than using anonymous inner classes, and there is continuing work on the performance around Lambdas. I fully expect them to be quite a lot faster in future because they're tiny and they can be optimized quite easily by the JVM.